guys, it's your girl Nay, and welcome back to my channel. For those who do not know me and are just tuning in, I am your favorite life coach, and I'm so happy you are joining us today. So, what we will be talking about today, guys, is how to create more confidence. Super excited about this topic because a lot of us need it. Some of us don't even apply it. It's like things that we should know, but the question is, do you believe these things for yourself? So I just want to take the time out to go over, it's like 5. Usually I'm doing 5. That seems to be my go-to number, but 5 different ways that you can take the time out to really implement these things, think about these things, and hopefully it does build up your confidence. And if this does, I want to hear about it. I want to hear about your journey, y'all. So make sure that you guys do let me know, okay? All right. So the first thing that I want to go over is number 1, which is you got to stay away from negativity. Why? Why is that so important? Well, in my opinion, negativity is contagious. Think about it. Like, if you are around, have you ever just been around a negative ass person, and as you were around them, you noticed like you started vibrating lower? You, after a while, kind of maybe even picked up on some of their energy, and you started actually maybe being easily triggered, suddenly got an attitude, you may got into it with that person, found yourself easily irritable, whatever. If you are constantly around other negative individuals, then you are going to adapt to that type of behavior. You ever heard the saying, birds of a feather flock together? Unfortunately, it's true. Like, you can't have low confidence trying to be this positive individual and don't know how to separate yourselves from these emotions, these negative energies. And furthermore, like, if you're trying to go and be more positive or be in a more positive environment, you probably are not, being around negative people is not going to resonate with you anyway, but you got to start somewhere. So one way to do is eliminate the negativity, eliminate the negative energy. I don't care if it's your friends, boyfriend, cousins, your mama, whoever. If you are not able to handle it, if it's causing you to feel like it's becoming too overwhelming, too stressful, causing you anxiety, you not knowing how to properly balance the situations, you not properly learning how to articulate your emotions and express yourself, and distance is the best thing, do what you got to do, okay? Distance yourself for the time being. Number two is change your image. Why do I got to do that? Well, let's start with this. When is the last time you smiled? Smiling, believe it or not, is very welcoming to individuals. It makes you look approachable. And if you want to build up your confidence, you want to be approached. You want to be noticed. Nobody's saying that you have to have a bombarded of energy of flattery, but it doesn't hurt. It definitely isn't going to be anything wrong with that. And most certainly you could definitely use that if you're trying to build up your confidence, because who doesn't want compliments? Who doesn't want to hear nice things about themselves? Now, yes, sometimes it can be annoying, especially if you're not in a good headspace, but a lot of times it's just because you're not in a good headspace and you don't want to be bothered anyway by anyone. But we all want our compliments. We all want to feel good. We all want to know somebody else thinks highly of us. We all need those friendly reminders. I don't care how you take this. It is what it is. And by smiling can definitely help. I remember when I was young, especially as a teenager and like a young adult, I always heard guys used to be like, why you so mean? Why you so mean? Where are you getting that from? I'm one of the nicest people in the world. You just look so mean. What does that mean? And it was very freaking frustrating because this is my face, you guys. Like, this is my face. So I had a resting face, okay? And I didn't understand that. But I see it on my daughter, y'all. Like, I see what that is, and I find myself asking those questions, and I be trying not to be annoying, but I see it on my daughter. So it's like, dang, now I see me in me, and it's like a reality check constantly. So smile more. I know sometimes it's hard. I know that sometimes it's easier said than done, but if you work and you work in a call center, put a mirror on your desk. Start practicing there. When you go look at yourself in the mirror, start practicing there. When you take pictures, start smiling more. Just embrace your glow. Embrace your feminine energy. It's going to help. All of these little things is like, but if you start really implementing little by little, it's all going to come together. Just trust me. Just trust me. It's all going to come together. And you know what, y'all? I'm going to be right back. I'm about to go get me some wine. All right, y'all. So I am back. Got my wine. So what was we on? We left off on number 2. So we're on number 3. So number 3, practice positive self-talk. What does that mean? Girl, start telling yourself some positive affirmations constantly. I don't care if you put them on your mirrors in your bathroom, you put them on the mirror in your bedroom. I'm sorry if y'all hear my dog scratching in the background, but you definitely need to like practice more self-talk. I remember it was the point when I first started my journey, I couldn't think of nothing positive to say about myself. My boyfriend my ex used to say it all the time to me. Like he used to be like, babe, start saying nicer things about yourself. The problem was I couldn't think of nothing nice about myself to say. Like, I didn't know. So I really had to learn how to I realized I lack self-love. Me trying to love everybody else, and I was not pouring any of that love into myself. So how do I know if it's being reciprocated, right? So that was a challenge for me. Another thing was, I don't know why I don't taste, I rebrushed my teeth earlier, but this don't taste as sweet as it should. And I know toothpaste is still not in my mouth, but maybe it is. I don't know. Anyways, I used to couldn't think of anything positive to say. So I think that's because I don't know if I believed it. So I used to have to practice certain things. I used to have to write down positive affirmations for myself. Start talking into myself. Started meditating. I used to do positive affirmation meditations, self-love, peace, self-peace, positive meditations. Can't even talk. To get myself into a habit of actually really being able to do that stuff. Now I can do this stuff all day, but before, oh my God, it was a struggle. So if it's something that you're struggling with, don't beat yourself up over that. Other people are going through it. I was one of those people. Sometimes I still struggle. Sometimes you go through life be lifing, and you forget certain things. So you gotta always remember that you are that period. And that's just what it is. And if you forget it, how you gonna expect somebody else to remember? If you don't see it in yourself, how you gonna expect somebody to? And when other people do see the light that you don't see in yourself, then guess what? You don't believe them. You think, oh, they're just being nice. Oh, they should be saying that. That's my best friend. She should say that. Oh, she's just doing that to say that because she feels like she has to. No, don't nobody have to tell you nothing. Don't nobody have to tell you nothing. People keep a lot of their stuff to themselves. So when people are out here letting you know you are that, then you need to believe that you are that. Because if you're not, that means that you don't believe it. So take that tip, okay? Free game. Number 4, you need to acknowledge your strengths. You need to acknowledge your strengths. It's important because if you don't know what you're good at, you're gonna feel like there's no point in you being here. What's my purpose? Why am I here? You're gonna just feel like there's no point of me being here. And that's one of the worst feelings in the world, y'all. Because who wants to feel like they don't matter? You ever like with me, I was a mom at a young age. But I always had a good job. But it took me forever to get some type of degree. Every time the summertime came and we were approaching graduation, I would get so freaking frustrated and so freaking sad because I could only take a couple of classes at a time. And I'm just watching people that were in high school that came into high school way after me, and they're graduating from college. And you know, it is hard to really be happy for somebody's success when you're not happy with yourself. You want to be happy, you try to be happy, but it's still like when you believe strongly of yourself, it's kind of like a slap in your face. And when you are this highly academic student, and now you have to just live life, and while you're living life, you're almost feeling like you're struggling, and then you're seeing these people graduate, and you're like, dang, everybody's living a better life but me. But in reality, I also learned that those people with those college degrees were still making a whole lot less than me. So, you know, you learn as you grow. I was beating myself up for nothing, but that's what I get because I was comparing myself to other people's success, comparing myself to other people's stories, and I had no idea what was even going on with this story. Freaking Facebook, that dang social media, gets you to comparing yourself and have you be ready to commit suicide. So you gotta really know who you are, love who you are, and embrace who you are, so that type of stuff doesn't affect you, because it'll have you all over the place and feeling so low and ugly. And it's just, people's stories don't even be what it be. Like, everybody goes through problems, and I had to learn that too. Like, life be lifing for everybody. We choose what we want people to see, period. What's next? Make time for hobbies. That's number 5. Make time for your hobbies and make time for trying new things. Another thing, I used to didn't know, like, I didn't have any hobbies. People be like, what you like to do? And I'd be like, I like to work on my businesses. And they're like, no, what do you like to do for fun? I like to work on my businesses. And they're like, no. And I'm like, yeah. Y'all, I think I created ADHD. I've lost myself so much trying to be a people pleaser, always trying to find validation, always trying to make my parents happy. And I realized it's nothing that I personally want to be. It's nobody that I personally want to be. I don't want to be that individual. So I had to learn what makes me happy. Like, what are the things that I enjoy doing? I learned that I really like nature, even though I thought I was city girl all day and didn't like bugs. I don't like bugs, but the thought of that's what I think. No, I enjoy going out, having a glass of wine, and embracing. I love being on the beach. I love hearing the waves brush up on the shore. It's peaceful. I love being in the rainforest. I loved it. I felt so free. I felt so close to God. I felt so homely. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I never would have realized that was something that I enjoy. Love learning things that, you know, I love reading. I used to love doing that. A lot of things that you love doing, you'll find yourself loving doing, if you don't know like what your hobbies are things that you love to do as a kid. I'm starting to write again, and my friends are like, girl, you remember you used to write those B2K stories, and you had Omarion as your boyfriend. You had us thinking that those were all our men. I'm like, you right about that. I did used to do that. I was the shit that too. And now I'm writing a book for somebody. I'm ghostwriting a book for somebody, which is pretty dope. But that, I forgot about that. I used to write poetry all the time, had other people's inspired, forgot about that. And then I had to look and have conversations with like what my friends thought about me since I started pouring that love in myself. And I realized, like, I've been the shit. And I didn't even know it. I've been it. I've been wanting to be it for so long and didn't realize it. I was that the whole time. And when it's like, when you get that wake up call, baby, when you get that wake up call, you be like, I want all the smoke of everything. Everything. I want everything, universe. Everything that is for me, I recognize that I need it all now. And you be ready in a whole different way, whole different confidence. You walk a whole different walk. You can control certain things. I'm gonna tell you all about that in another video. I don't want to get to confusing y'all, but definitely make time to try out new things. Make time for your hobbies. If you don't know what you like, think of things that you can get lost in time with, where time moves so slow or time doesn't move at all and it feels like it stops. Those are the things that you enjoy. What are the things that light your fire, like really lights you up and makes you feel good? What are the things that you can do that you don't care about making money for, and you can do it all day, every day? Those are the things that you need to do more of. Those are the things that are going to build you up. Those are the things that you're going to naturally be good at, that you're passionate at, that other people are going to compliment on, and it's going to make you feel good. Those are the things that you need to do. Now, y'all know I don't be trying to talk y'all to death, even though I do it probably every time, but I've been doing really, really good with consistent content, and I've been doing real good with giving y'all that splat. But anyways, I'm about to end this video. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with me. Comment below and tell me what you think. If you come up with any other video topics, please let me know. If you are not following, hit that subscribe button. Please hit the notification so you can be alerted when my next videos come out. And please like this button because we all about engagement, and I need to build this channel so I can help a whole bunch of more people because I need them to have this information. I feel like it's gonna hit them and it's gonna help them. And I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm feeling real good lately about this YouTube thing. So I need that energy to come. I need it to come. I need the people that I'm trying to get these messages to swarm in and overwhelm me with just thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers. So I ain't got to work no 9 to 5. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But no, I'm not joking. I'm not joking, but I'm dead ass. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let me leave y'all alone. But thank y'all again for tuning in with me. And I will see y'all next time.